We'll do what's necessary, 'cause even a miracle needs a hand.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Jae Explains Holiday Extravaganza, featuring the Irvington Municipal Lighting Ceremony. Last year's event went into an episode of Unbound. This year I figured I'd give it its own quick video. I really enjoy going to these municipal gatherings because I come across so many of you guys there, and you're so encouraging, it really puts a battery in my back, as I'm apparently gaining a reputation of a skeptic, which I fully embrace because I'm from Irvington. I don't understand how you can be from here and not have a healthy measure of I ain't falling for bullshit in your blood. One of you guys came up to me and asked what was wrong with the scenario. There are children singing and the Christmas spirit, all the smiles and joy, electeds on the mic, virtue signaling, and Santa Claus coming on a truck. What could I possibly be skeptical about? Challenge accepted. To be blunt, all of it is just a formality. I've been on this earth for 30 plus years, and it's so repetitious that you can literally set your clock to it. Feed the homeless for Thanksgiving, give a kid a toy on Christmas, and fuck them the other 363 days of the year. Non-leap years. To be honest, that's my hang-up about the entire cycle. It's disingenuous. Watching the kids perform, I wonder how many of them will make it into the next year. How many of them will have loving homes with two parents that can afford to provide the kind of attention that they're gonna need in order to become the best versions of themselves? I mean, listening to the electeds that ignore policies that have created the circumstances and environments and fostered our community's rampant poverty is kind of infuriating in that regard. I mean, they cry about love for the same children that they'll completely disavow when that child ages and gets into trouble. Post on Facebook how great it is to have such a menace off the street when they get arrested, yet we're to believe that each and every one of them is oh so precious. It's bullshit. Speaking of, Santa came through on a fire engine and handed out toys. And I'm very curious why, as we collectively, as a society, why have we decided to keep that lie going? It's my holiday rant. I can get into this. I know you're thinking Christmas magic and smiles on kids' faces, but I want you to think back to when you learned the truth, such as, spoiler alert, Christmas was a pagan holiday, Santa wasn't real, magic doesn't exist. I mean, if you grew up in a household where such traditions were pushed, did you feel a little betrayed? You know what? Even if it wasn't Christmas, think back to when you first realized people could, would, and definitely will lie to you. It's not a good feeling. But we put on such displays to virtue signal about how much our future, the kids, mean to us. Lying directly to their faces on an annual basis about some fat white brother magically handing out gifts that the parents themselves work their asses off for. Then we wonder why each generation is more entitled and self-absorbed than the last. Now, you're probably thinking one of two things. Either, Jay, you're being very negative. Why can't people just enjoy the season? To which I retort, I didn't buy a bullhorn and protest the event. They had their fun without interruption. I'm just looking at it from an angle grounded in realism and personal experience. I spent time with these kids. I see that their present needs work. Their parents need careers, their teachers need resources, their community needs real hope and legitimate and substantive direction. The status quo has proven not to work, and those who thrive on the status quo will deem it negative to reflect upon the pillars of hypocrisy that has driven our community into the ground. 23% poverty. So, if you want to come at me, the comments are right there, brah. The second thought running through your head may be, where's the countdown and lighting? Well, I erased that video by accident. So if you seeing the municipal square lit up means so much to you, I'm sure you have already gone down there and seen it for yourself, so you don't even really need that. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring this video to an end. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with me. Please do all the YouTube things, like, comment, sub. Matter of fact, let's start a discussion. Do you lie to your kids about the whole Santa Claus thing, or am I being just a grumpy dick? Come on, talk to me. Until the next one, love.